All season long, the Marshall Buffaloes have been one of the best 5A teams in the state. And tonight, they were playing for their first ever state title with heavy hearts.
Now, Lainey Fritz is joining us in studio. Lainey, this game was about much more than just a championship.
Yes.
Yeah, that's right. Marshall tragically lost one of their senior starters 2 weeks ago, Drew Conley, after he was shot and killed. And the team, though persevering through that still. Remember 3, that's been the Buffaloes' motto since Conley's passing. Marshall looking to honor their former teammate tonight and bring home a title in his memory. So let's head out to AT&T Stadium for the highlights from tonight. It's actually the Marshall defense that puts the Buffaloes on the board first. The ball comes loose and they jump on it in the end zone. Buffs down 7-6 at that point. After an Aledo score, it makes it 14-6. Marshall answers. Malik Hornsby with the QB keeper. Buffaloes within 2 at this point. It's 14-12. But this night belonged to Aledo's star tailback Jace McClellan, the Oklahoma-bound junior, with 4 touchdowns on the night as Marshall drops an emotional one in Arlington, 55-19. But you still really have to commend these kids for the way they fought through so much emotion over the past 2 weeks. They certainly have nothing to hang their heads about, and there's a good chance that we'll see Marshall back on the big stage. They've got a lot of underclassmen coming back in 2019, and I have a good feeling that Drew's proud of them.
I bet he is.
For him.
Very solid program for sure. All right, Lainey, thank you.
Thank you. Lainey's joining us on the sports desk tonight.
Yeah, big congratulations to Marshall. They didn't pull out the win, but we're still very proud of them. They still made Houston proud on the big stage out in Arlington. So we'll head back out there for the highlights and more on the emotional loss for Fort Bend Marshall in the state championship. Plus, the Texans hit the road tomorrow to take on the Eagles. Why J.J. Watt says he's not concerned with style points. That's coming up next. It's hard enough trying to prepare for a state championship game, but the Marshall Buffaloes have had to do that while mourning the loss of a teammate, Drew Conley, who was tragically killed just 2 weeks ago. So Marshall said this game was for him. They're chasing the school's first ever state title. The Buffs defense put them on the board first, knocking the ball loose in the end zone and jumping on it for 6. Then Devon Achane, the star, had the chains moving for Marshall in the first half. Breaks off a big run here, putting the offense in perfect scoring position for quarterback Malik Hornsby to finish the drive with the keeper into the end zone. Marshall down just 2, 14-12. Hornsby also getting it done with his arm. It airs it out. The deep pass to Dale Von Campbell comes down with a big contested catch there. But Aledo's high-scoring offense proved to be too much as the Buffaloes fall 55-19. So for more on the 5A final, we'll go live to Arlington and Adam Wexler. Wex?
Yeah, Lainey, so many things about this game, tough to take for Marshall and their fan base. Some words that come to mind: disappointing, emotional, but also a lot of pride for what they were able to accomplish over the course of the season, the best in school history, and what they were able to overcome getting into this game. But definitely some serious emotions coming out after the state title game loss.
Tonight we felt that he was with us. We tried all we could. It was just a good team, and we put all we had out there, and it just didn't go in our favor.
We're going to remember 3 forever. This is a good season. Good part of football season. I got the chance to play with him. I'll never forget that. That's a memory I'll take forever.
You can't help but be proud of him. My hat goes off to these guys. Such great young men, such a great team. They're a true family, and they deserve all of it. You know, I'm truly proud. I'm truly blessed to be able to coach them.
What you heard from Coach Williams there, they're a true family on display throughout the entire season, and most notably over these final 2 weeks of the season. So they finish up 15-1. A couple of other teams a chance to win a state title tomorrow. We're in Arlington at AT&T Stadium. Adam Wexler, KPRC, Channel 2 Sports.
All right, thank you, Wex. The Texans hit the road this weekend to visit the defending Super Bowl champion Eagles in Philly. The win would clinch an AFC South victory for the Texans, though Houston's had to pull out some nail-biters this season. J.J. Watt, for one, is not concerned with style points.
It really doesn't matter how you win. You just have to win. I mean, that's you know, after this week's game, I mean, we've kind of heard it all year. Like, you know, they didn't. We won. I don't care. Like, I don't care how we win. I just want to win. I really don't care. And I don't care if people think it's pretty. I don't care if they like it, if they don't like it. I just want to win.
Sounds good to me.
That's what we want. We just want them to win.
We just want to win. I don't care what it looks like either. We'll be right back.
Oh, it's Friday.
Yes, it is.
We're ready for some Texans.
We are.
I
Yes,
know.
yeah. Big game on Sunday.
All right, it's going to warm up tomorrow, but it's going to be a cold start. Look at these overnight numbers right there in the low 40s, 45, 44 degrees. So it's a cold one to wake up to if you wake up at sunrise, which is 7:13.
That's asking a
Hopefully
lot.
you don't have to do that. Armed Forces Bowl tomorrow. Go U of H, Dominique.
Go Cougs!
I know. We have that front for 68 on Sunday, but it's a dry front. And the Christmas Day, 20%. Wednesday night to Thursday's the time to really watch. Happy New Year.
Holidays
Yes.
just lined up right there.
If I don't see you, happy Christmas.
Yes,
as
Merry
well.
Christmas.
Merry New
Same
Year.
to you.